The Canadian national swimming team has moved into Thames Park for the next week to prepare for the Grand Prix meet in Montreal next weekend.
This is a great facility. I came and toured it in September, October this fall, and saw it had the adequate space, and they were kind enough to make sure I had the space I needed for training.
This week is a homecoming for Stratford's Julia Wilkinson, who couldn't contain her excitement when she found out about the training session in London.
We go to like Hawaii and Australia and all sorts of like tropical places, and so everyone else in my group was like, oh, London, and I was like, yes! I was like so psyched to come to London.
The breakout star of the Canadian team at the Beijing Games was Ryan Cochrane, who is a medal hopeful next month and focusing on the end goal of gold at the London Games in little more than a year.
I mean, I had high expectations going into that meet, and I wanted to be on the podium, and I did, and I was happy about that. But I wanted to be on the top of the podium. I wanted to hear our anthem, so I think that's where the goal is set now.
I don't want to come second at Worlds this year just to come second, at the Olympics. Like, I would rather come fifth this year. I mean, I wouldn't. I want to get a medal, but I'd rather come fifth this year to win in 2012.
It's a rare occurrence for a national team to hold a practice outdoors, but there is a reason for it beyond catching some rays.
We're Canadians and we're inside all winter, all the time, and I find that there's a huge benefit for these athletes to be outside and training in fresh air, and they get into the heat and the sun, and there's the body's forced adaptation, and I find it very beneficial. Very seldom we don't get great results after being outside.
The team will continue training twice a day at Thames Park for the next week, and will be holding a swimming clinic for the London Aquatic Centre swimmers this weekend. Merrick Sutherland, A News.